If I could say one word. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Shining bright and true, spreading inspiration for me and for you. Lights glowing, dreams about to bloom, shopping on the budget, chasing out the long but gloom. She travels across the nation, a spirit so well, it ain't evening. I thought I was playing the song at the beginning. I had it on mute, but I just came to say good night to my trendsetters. I was supposed to go live at lunch. I wound up at Walmart. I drove today. I stayed in the car though. Took my mom and my brother. We all went out to Walmart and picked up a couple of things and went to Sonic's. My brother wanted a. They got a deal over there, some $7 big deal. You can choose between a burger or a chicken sandwich. Chicken, you get the little nuggets, curly fry or tater tots and a drink. But I got me a grilled cheese, and that's what I had for dinner tonight. I started to come live, but I try to respect my mom's house too. You know, because when you live, you got to talk. You got to, and I try not to. I listen to my mind when it comes to doing my lives. If it don't lead me to come live, I don't. And see, it's Thursday. A lot of my mother good shows come on at night on Thursday. So you respect people, when you in their living quarters, so that you don't become a nuisance and they don't want you back in their house. So I didn't go live, but now I'm back here in my room. I had me a grilled cheese, no bake, Lay's chip, and I did have a 0-calorie cranberry juice, but they taste funny. So I don't know if I'm gonna take it back to Walmart or just tuck it and throw them in the trash. I don't know. It got a weird taste to it. Then again, it may be my taste buds too. I don't know. But I had a good Thursday. I was excited to drive. I drove real good. My voice been good all day. My nurse came by today. Me and her had a good talk. Helped her with some issues because she had C19 back in the back then, and me and her talked about some things. I know what I forgot. I don't know if I told y'all I'm gonna be going to pulmonary rehab. I don't know if I told. I never heard of it, but what they're gonna teach me, what I learned yesterday about my lungs is the reason I was giving out of breath and hard to walk because my lungs is trying to start back functioning, but because one side is scarred, it was hard how the lady explained it to me, but that's my issue. So I got to go to pulmonary rehab for that. And she said it's going to be hard, but I'm waiting to hear for that on that issue. So if you've heard of pulmonary rehab, let me know cuz I didn't know anything like that existed. Uh I didn't know. So, I don't know if I shared that this morning or not. And ever since this morning, I just been getting good news. It's good to be obedient and just share what be on your heart and let let the spirit just flow and have its way. Y'all go check out my two lives. I got to add a thumbnail to one. But yeah, so if y'all have heard of pulmonary rehab, let me know. I'm gonna look it up. I don't like looking up stuff on Google because you go to looking up stuff, ain't no telling what it line to tell you. I used to do that and found somebody scared me, so I don't do that no more. I'm gonna look at listen at the doctor. But I was glad to hear that. So we coming around the mountain, y'all. I'm gonna be back to normal. I ain't gonna rush it, but I'm almost there. But I just came to say good night, and we'll be back on our. No, tomorrow is Friday on the weekends. This thing always trying to pair, and I'm sitting right here. Oh, cut Bluetooth off. I forgot I had disconnected it. But let me see. Tomorrow, Friday. Then I kind of like don't do that much on Saturday. We may come live one day Saturday, or we'll see what the weekend holds. But I hope everybody have a good night. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thursday. And just that's all I was doing, checking in. It was so hot out there. I had to leave the car running. It was just that hot. Ooh, excuse me. Just that hot out there. I told my mama, I can't sit with the air off. I looked around for some shade, and then I didn't want to park under the tree. So I just left the car running. I need to send my sister some money to put gas back in the car, too. Then a big 18 wheeler. We were headed to we call it the bypass. We were headed to the bypass, and it was so much traffic coming the way we go to Walmart. And I told my mom and my brother, I said, got to be an accident on the interstate. And sure enough, an 18 wheeler had caught on fire. I hope the person was okay. I haven't seen the update on the news or anything, but an 18 wheeler caught on fire. Then another 18 wheeler, it ran off the road into the trees or whatever. But I think that young gentleman, I think he was okay. And then I asked y'all to continue to pray for the young lady and her son that passed in that car accident. I haven't gotten an update on the other child yet. And then they had a guy here. He was at work and he just got sick and he transitioned, y'all. So you just never know, y'all. Just never know. But I'm thankful. I had let me tell you about my birthday. I got money from a nurse attendant at the hospital. She blessed me with $10. My mom gave me 55. I think she was trying to say my age, but she must have had $2. She gave me 55. My sister gave me 25. They gave me balloons, cards. I should have had the light on to read the cards. I'll read them tomorrow. I got a lot of texts, calls, thank yous. And y'all know for myself, I always do something for myself. So I purchased Colorado tickets to go to a Colorado football game, be right there on the front line, holding me a sign perhaps. I'm right there on Colorado's bench side, right there in the front. I think I'm on the third row. So I did bless myself with some tickets. And I think that's the update for tonight. Yep. Ain't nothing else happened. Nothing big, nothing fancy swancy. But I was just checking in and wishing everybody a good night. And I believe that's it, y'all. Okay, I don't overstayed my welcome. It been 10 minutes. I said 10 minutes. But thank you all for coming in. And remember, if nobody told you today that you are beautiful and handsome, I tell you right now, if you have not gotten a hug, I send virtual hugs to my trendsetters and everybody that come on the live. If nobody told you they love you today, I send virtual love to my YouTube community, my community of trendsetters. And remember, trendsetters set the trend, they set the tone. We're trailblazers. We pave the way. And I'm learning some new exciting things to do. I can't wait to do them. Remember, in September, I'm going to be doing a live stream on couponing. We're going to go to the store, show you how to clip the coupons. And remember, before September, go download. I got to do that tomorrow. I'm going to tell y'all what apps to go and download. So when we go in the store, that I can show y'all how to clip the coupons. And remember now, I do more like household things like your washing powder, dish detergent, uh, your little plug-ins, and stuff like that. Food, I do some food, but most of mine will be like household needs. And how you can take coupons at certain stores, clip the $25 coupon, and then you save $5 off your order plus the coupons that you use. So I'm gonna do that live stream. Then we're gonna do another one where my sister will help you all learn how to penny shop. And I don't know if you got. I'm gonna ask her tonight. Do you got to have an app? And I'll let y'all know what app that is. Then I'm gonna do another one on grant writing. Teach you how to write grants the legal way. And then I'm gonna teach you how to do glitches. Like again, you got to have an app or things like that, and they give you glitches, and you got to move. Cause if you don't move, you're gonna miss the glitch. And a popular one that does glitches is Sheen, Walmart. Uh, it was on the tip of my tongue. It ain't J.C. Penney's. Uh, Bath and Body Work does it. They have a lot of them. But like I say, you got to move when the glitch is on, because once the system find out about it and they realize they done made a mistake, they'll stop it. And if you don't put it in your basket and check out, they won't ship it out. So we're gonna do all those next month. I was finna say next year, next month. So look forward for that next month. And look forward to us going to see Colorado play. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna make sure I'm in the mix for everything, cause um, it's in Atlanta, and I will be there, um, going live, hoping and praying, cause the hotel we at is woo. I'm hoping and praying that's the hotel that they gonna be at. So when you going somewhere and there's a big event, get the one closest to the event center, because that's where most of the who's who stay at. And they not registered in like they name. They use burner names. If y'all didn't know that, I thought I'd throw that out there. They use burner names when they check in the hotels, and the only way people know if they put it on their Instagram or somebody that works there spilled the beans. So I'm hoping that the hotel we got is where they're going to be staying at, because it's a nice hotel. So look forward to that all in the month of September. I might make a community post. What's coming up on, uh, I forgot the name of the channel, Trendsetter. That's what I put up. So I'm excited to teach all these things if you don't know how to do it. And I have it set where everybody cannot watch it. But y'all have a wonderful night, and we're gonna get good sleep. I don't did y'all know that I did not know. You know they used to say, let me see, good night, don't let the bed bug bite. When I was growing up, I didn't really know there was such thing as a bed bug. When I found out about a bed bug, that it was real, it was some people, they lived across the street. And I don't know how old I was. And people saying, ooh, they got bed bugs. Y'all ain't never seen no bed bug a day in my life, but it was tons and tons of bed bugs. So I was like, who? I'm gonna have to look that up to see who came up with that. Good night. Yeah, good night. So y'all, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I love y'all. Thank you for coming in.